guys, welcome to Tabletop Assault. It's me, Rob again, to do another 2,000 point 40k game. And I've got a good mate of mine, Andy, who I normally... Hi Andy.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, me and Andy have gone, well, quite a few years now on a tournament scene. We've never played each other, but we always sit there...
Not during a tournament, no.
No, but we always sit there and talk absolute rubbish as normal and take the banter as it is.
And fantasise of what we could buy if we had unlimited money.
Don't we all, guys, don't we all? So we're doing a 2,000 point game and I'm bringing Necrons and you're bringing the Gene Cults.
Yes, new Genestealer Cult list using the Hive Cult.
Yeah, which is really, really good because, like I say, you may have seen later on that myself and David have had a game with the Gene Cults. And this man here has been playing Gene Cult since, what, 7th, 8th edition?
No, 8th edition. I was challenged to do it.
And you stuck with it?
At the end of 8th, just before lockdown started with COVID. And I've been continuing with it since through Tabletop Simulator and that. Yeah,
which what you'll see on the army, guys, it's actually a converted army. So you're actually using all the Necromunda bits and pieces.
I've used as much Necromunda and scratch built stuff from G-Dub kits as I can.
Which is awesome because who loves a Hive Underground army?
It's a Hive Cult.
Hive Cult, exactly.
From a Hive world.
From Genestealer Seed and all that sort of things, sort of stabby staboo and all that lot. So yeah, so it's 2,000 points as always. Let's go and have a look at the armies.
Okay, so this is the Genestealer Cult army list, taken as a Hive Cult creed, which allows you to do actions as well as shooting and moving and falling back to shoot, which should be quite handy this edition. Starting off with the big blue patriarch. He is the warlord with a biomorph adaptation for +1 attack and +1 toughness, and the Hive Cult relic of Voctor's talisman to make any 5-up to wounds, ignore armor saves and invulnerable saves. Takes 2 psychic powers for psionic blast and might from beyond to allow a bit more offensive magic and a bit of a buff. Then we move on to the Primus, who has the exact planner proficiency, which allows him a second target for his malicious planning and allows it to be on non-core units. He also has the Warlord trait Hive Lord, which is an extra CP, and this allows units within 6 to have exploding attacks on 6s with ranged attacks. I'm taking the Nexus with Cranial Inlay to allow for 1 extra CP. This allows the strategic coordination ability to be done twice and a 5-up CP regen whenever I use a stratagem. Next is the Kellamorph with every angle, so that he can deep strike first turn using the strategic reserves rules, so he does not get the army wide rules for conceal. I'm running an Abominant who is using lie in wait planning, and that just allows him a 3-inch deep strike, though he cannot charge from it. For the troops, I'm running 2 units of neophytes with 2 seismic cannons, 2 webbers and a web pistol. I'm using 1 unit of 5 acolytes with 2 demo charges and 1 unit of 5 acolytes bare bones. I'm running 2 units of aberrants, just basic. 1 unit of 4 jackals with power weapons, 1 demo charge and 1 from below planning, which allows them a normal move after deployment from an ambush marker. I'm also running 2 units of 8 jackals with power weapons and 2 demo charges. Lastly, I'm using 3 rock grinders with incinerators and caches of demo charges, and 2 trucks with caches of demo charges as my transports.
Yep, so that is the end of the Gene Cult list. Let's get on to the battlefield. So guys, this is the 2,000 points worth of Necrons with the Relentless Expansionists and Eternal Conquerors dynastic traits, so 3 6-inch move and all obsec, again, except the Catan. So here we go with the list. So starting off with my Warlord is Lord on Command Barge, which has got the Gauss Cannon, he's got a Res Orb, got the Relic for the Orb of Eternity, and Warlord trait with reroll charges within 6 inches, and he's got a War Scythe as well. Got a Chronomancer with the Lance and Veil of Darkness. And within my non-Force org charts, I've got 2 Crypto Thralls and a Technomancer with a Canoptic Cloak. So give me some healing and pluses to hit with the large Doomstalkers, which I'll just get to in a minute. We've got 2 squads of 5 Immortals with Gauss Blasters, 2 squads of Necron Warriors, 14 in each, 14 Flayers and 14 Reapers. Void Dragon with his normal powers, but I've given Antimatter Meteor as well, as standard. Hexmark Destroyer's got, I'll pay a CP for the Gauntlet of the Conflagrator for Mortal Woundfest, hopefully. 5 Scorpet Destroyers, 5 Wraiths, and 2 Doomstalkers. Straightforward, and hopefully can cause the Gene Cult some pain. With that, let's crack on and have a look at the Gene Cult army list. Here we are, guys, and the table is set up ready to rock and roll for the Necrons and for the Gene Cults. So we are running retrieval mission, so it's running end to end with 6 markers. So one here, I've separated these out so we can actually get in there to actually take that objective marker. One there, one in each deployment zone, and 2 in no man's land. With these Neoprene mats, as normal, is basically if you're on these mats, actually classes holding them, because it makes it a lot easier. In terrain wise, so we've got ruins that are breachable, obscuring, scalable, non-breachable, same as that unit in that element in the corner. Normal crates, ruins, so ruins, breachable, scalable, more crates, more ruins. So this is breachable, scalable, so non-breachable, scalable, obscuring, and we've got some more ruins here, just shoot me that along, and this in the centre is obscuring, but it's breachable as well. So with that, we'll get the armies set up and ready to rock and roll for turn 1. And here we have it, guys, with the Necron deployments. So this is before all the shenanigans goes on there before turn 1, etc, etc. So Void Dragon with 5 Immortals and Necron Warriors. Doomstalker with a Technomancer spread between the 2 Doomstalkers itself. More Warriors, Chronomancer, Scorpet Destroyers at the top, Immortals, and the old faithful Wraiths directly behind. Let's go and have a look at the Gene Cult. What's this, Andy?
It's lots of blip markers.
Yeah, blip, 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 blippy, blip, 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 blip. Yeah, so basically there is nothing on the board at the moment. And with these dice laying out for the deployment, we need to leave those there so he doesn't cheat. Correct?
That's correct. It makes it easier for me to deploy my stuff when it comes on.
You need something easy, mate, at times, don't you?
There we go. Easy.
Yeah, the banter has started.
That's it. This is the easiest codex ever to learn.
Yeah, both me and Andy know that is completely and utter false, but there you go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's great fun. It's great fun. So with that, all I'm going to do is going to roll off to see you guys first. So I'm rolling a 3, Andy's rolling a 1. Therefore, I'm Necron, Expansionist, and Relentless, all these shenanigans goes first. I'm not going to see him until
till the end of your movement phase.
Yeah, pretty much. So with that, we'll crack on with movement, and then free movement, and then normal movement. Right, guys. So Necrons turn 1. So I've got the sunstorm, so I get a free 1 inch to my movement, which I need to start camping out on objectives and wait till the big man drops everything in and then me panic, as always. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I just need to try and camp out ready for his arrival. It's going to be interesting. Remember, I played Gene Cult on the last game, and that was entertaining. So with that, let's crack on with my turn 1. Like I said, I'm going into Sunstorm for the extra inch movement. So, end of Necron, free move and normal movement. So we've got the Void Dragon. He's just shimming up his 8-inch move with Immortals and normal warriors shimming up onto this objective. And I've got my will be done on these and the disappearing warriors with the Reapers. Well, Veil of Darkness with the Chronomancer all the way at the back there. And the Chronomancer's given a 5-up invuln on top with reroll charges. Scorpec Destroyers have done their 6-inch move plus the additional one for Sunstorm. So I'm 9 inches away from those blips. Immortals are moved up ready to lay down some fire. Wraiths again have moved up as well within 9 inches of those blips, ready to see what they can charge. And the Lord is sat at the back here doing his commands. And well, here's the picture so far with the blips, and we're right back to show you what has been dropped in. And look at this, they're now all deployed. So can you go through your deployment now, Andy?
Yeah, okay, so I'll start over here. I've got a unit of 8 bikes here with the Patriarch, the truck with Seismic Cannon Neophytes in, Rock Grinder with Aberrants in. I had this unit of bikers deploy over here on a blip.
Yep.
And then they had a pre-game move to move
for
the normal move wherever I wanted.
Sweet as.
I've got my Primus and Nexus being protected by those guys. I've got another truck with Seismic Cannon Neophytes in there. A small basic Acolyte squad in the cover here. A Rock Grinder with Acolytes with demo charges. Another unit of 8 bikes and another Rock Grinder with the Aberrants in, the second unit.
Sweet as.
So the blips allowed me to adjust my deployment plans because of the Veil of Darkness Necrons.
Pretty much.
Ideally I was going to have my characters all bunched at the back here,
Which I thought...
but they became exposed, and because of the way the blips work and the proficient planning to allow a movement of my bikes, I was able to adjust my deployment to counteract that and protect my characters from assassinate first turn.
Which always helps, mate, always helps. So with that then, guys, we're going to go straight on to the Catan phase. Going with the Void Dragon's own phase of Catan powers. So try to look at Voltic Storm onto that Goliath truck, but it's about 1.5 inches out, so I can't get a nice D6 damage on there for mortal wounds. So instead, everything is going into these bikers. So Voltic Storm on a 2+, you can suffer D3 mortal wounds. Yeah, so for D3, you take 2 mortal wounds. I think that's 1 bike gone.
Yep.
And then we've got Antimatter Meteor. So on a 5, that is flat 3. You take 3 mortal wounds. So that's a bike, and then 1 down to 1 wound. And I'm going to use a command point for another random power, which is a 6, which is, come on, where are you? Transdimensional Thunderbolt. So on a roll on 2+, suffer D6 mortal wounds, then roll 1d6 for each enemy unit within 3 inches. On a 4-up, they suffer a mortal wound. So it goes off. So suffer D3 mortal wounds on that unit for 2. And then everybody else suffers a mortal wound. So the Patriarch doesn't suffer a mortal wound. So that's that done. So I'm going to go on to the shooting phase. Going with the first Doom Stalker, or the Doom Cannon, into that rock grinder, because the small arms fire 24 inches, not in range. So let's see how many shots. For 1, I'm going to use a command point. That brings me down to 7. Number of shots for 4. And as the Technomancer's within 6 inches, I get +1 to hit. So hitting on 3s. That's 1 miss. He's at AP4. And 3s to wound. 1 wound, as always. And no save.
No save, but -1 to the damage.
Yep, for a grand total of 5 damage.
That is really good.
That's not bad to start off with. Going on to the next unit. We're going to do the Void Dragon onto the bikes. Can't get in range of anything else, so he's just going to use his lance, or his spear I should say, into the bikes. So hitting on 2s, killing a bike on 2s. So it hits, wounds, bike disappears. Excellent. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to work out the number of dice needing for basically it's 4 warriors onto the Goliath truck, 2 warriors going into the bikes, and then I'm going to see how that goes, but I'm more likely going to do all the immortals onto the Goliath truck as well, so I can get some dice together. 5 immortal shots going into said rock grinder, hitting on 3s, which always helps. And then strength 5, so wounding on 5s, but -2. That's 2 of them at -2, so you get your 5 up save.
Yeah.
Always helps.
1 saved.
1 save, so it takes 1 wound. And then we've got 4 warriors, and going to the same. So these are hitting on 2s now, because they might well be done. No rerolls. And these are 5s. 2 of them at -1.
So that's 4 up saves.
Both saved, easy. And then 2 from down here, you can see through there onto the bikes.
Just -1 to hit, cancels out your +1.
Yeah, so 3's to hit. Cock dice. Yep, still 1 hit. And
Toughness 4.
strength 4, so 4's to wound. No wounds this time, but that's all this side done. Second Doomstalker, I'm going to go into the other rock grinder that's sat directly in front of it. So see how many shots this time. For a grand total of 1. These rock grinders are need to warm up. I don't think they've been used for a while. So hitting on 3s. That's a hit. Wounding on 3s. That's a wound. -4.
Yep.
And so we can get 666. 666.
Oh,
Get in.
so that's another 5 wounds.
Another 5 damage onto that rock grinder. And with that, I'm going to go onto these 5 immortals. I'm going to reuse those dice, mate. Hell yeah. These are hitting on, same as the rock grinder. So hitting on 3s. 2 missed. Wounding on 5s. No wounds this time, but that's quite nice. So going with 6 guys into these acolytes, and then 8 of them into that rock grinder. So these were my will be done. So these are hitting on 2s. Sadly no reroll 1s. And wounding on 3s. That could have been better.
Oh, I wish I'd used my strat.
Yeah. So you've got your 6 up save.
6 up saves because I'm in cover.
Yep.
I failed them all.
That's the squad gone.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't use my strat. I didn't even roll a 5 up.
Oh no. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see if I can do this better this time. Need big hands. Here we go. So these are hitting on 2s against the truck. Better. And now I need all the 5s in the world to try and stop those last 5 wounds off. Not like that, I'm not. It's only 4. Jesus Christ, how many 1s and 2s?
I'm happy with that.
So 4 of them at -2.
So this is 5 up saves. I
Saves
pass 1. So I take 3, so I'm down to 2 wounds.
2 wounds. And that, my friends, is the last of the shooting. Gonna have a look at some charges now. So we're going with 2 critical charges at the moment, with the Scorpex going to charge into the rock grinder, but these wraiths, key one is going to be charging into these bikes surrounding these characters. So I'm going to do the Wraith one first. So I've got a re-roll in that pocket just in case. You're going to do it? Well, you can't do any Overwatch because you can't see me. So let's get this party started. Needing a 10. It's a 5. No, CP re-roll. Ditch those dice. Come on, boys. 11-inch charge. Get in. So that's moving in there. And then we've got the 10-inch charge on a Scorpec. You doing any Overwatch?
I will Overwatch that.
Right, we'll get some dice together and see what mess he can make on this. Incinerator time against the poor Scorpex.
Yes, so I've got the Incinerator and the Heavy Stubber. So Incinerator first, gets 4 hits.
Cool. Auto hit on using Whirling Onslaught, so -1 to wound them.
But I am now Strength 6, so that takes it down to 4s to wound. 2 wounds and -1.
See, that actually helps. So it's now worth 4 up save. So 1 save, 1's through, so that's 1 Scorpec down to 2 wounds.
And then the Heavy Stubber hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Cool. Wounding on 6s.
5s, because you're strength 4.
It's -1 to wound.
Yep, so 5s and 6s. Yep.
Are you, what toughness are you?
Toughness 5.
So it's 6s because it's -1 to wound.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I mean. If I didn't have that, you would have wounded me.
Yes.
So I've got 1 Scorpic down to 2 wounds. I need a 10-inch charge. Come on, boys. Saw it, but no, that only means that Wraiths are in charge. So Wraiths have moved into combat with the bikes and consolidated in, but I have to tag the Goliath because basically if not I would be struggling to get as many attacks as I need to in. And the bikes are actually a standard -1 to hit. So with that, I'm hitting on 5s. I couldn't, might well be done because, well, I should have really. Never mind, learning from mistakes. So hitting on 5s. That's still quite a few. That's still quite a few on there. Bloody hell, that is a lot. Only 1 4 out the whole lot of that. Nice, nice. So I am now wounding on 3s. That's lots of 1s and 2s, which I didn't want. That's 5 of them, 5 6-ups on 4 bikes. Could have gone better for me. So it's
2 saved.
Damn it. So that's 3 drops. Could have gone better. Never mind.
A lot better for you there.
Yeah, but I'm going to consolidate it in.
You cannot consolidate onto the objective.
No, can't consolidate onto the objective, but I can move in 1 or 2 of them, and it'll be your fighting back.
Okay, so I'm going to attack back now with the single jackal left.
Sure.
He's got demo charges.
Woo!
He's going to throw some demo charges in combat thanks to new stratagems.
Yep.
So it's 1 stratagem to use the demo charge in combat.
So is that 1 CP's worth?
1 CP. I hit on 2s.
Nice.
And 1's to wound, cause him to die. 1's to hit, cause him to die, sorry.
Yes.
Unmodified. I'm also going to use a second strat, overloaded fuel cells.
So it's additional damage.
So because it's a grenade weapon, it's a ranged weapon, it gets additional damage rather than the additional strength, even though it's used in combat.
Yep.
To make it damage 3 flat, which will kill a Wraith instantly.
Sweet as.
I've got my Primus next to him, so he's re-rolling 1s, and I've got random number of attacks.
So that's 5. Nice, nice.
So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
All hit.
All hit. Wounding on 3s.
Strength 8, isn't it?
Strength 8.
Strength 8, yep, so 3's to wounds.
There's 4 wounds.
4 wounds. 4 in-run saves. Because it's minus quite a bit, isn't it?
It's -2.
-2, yeah. So 4 up in-run saves. So that's 3 gone. I'm going to use this, my CP I haven't used this turn. Brings me down to 4, and that's 3 Wraiths dropped. Let's see if I can actually get them reanimated. So it's 3, 6, 9, 4. So it's 3 drops. Let's see if I can actually bring them back. No. So 3 have dropped. No more combat, so straight into morale. So the only morale we've got is for Gene Cult on the single guy here, and for these guys here. So we'll start on this one. So you lost 3.
I lost 3. I had to take off my leader to keep my demo charge guy. So I'm leadership 7.
Lost 3, so based on a 5 up.
Nope.
No, he survived.
Fine.
And here you lost...
I lost 4, but
Yep.
I've got my leader.
Yep.
So on a 4 I'm fine.
Yep.
And it's 3.
Cool, sweet as. So we'll go end of turn round up, and we'll see you in a minute. So Andy forgot with the Nexus, he gets his CP rerolls back. So on a 5 up, he gets 1 back himself. He does get 1 back, so he's back up to 8. So end of Necron turn 1. A few bits and pieces that could have gone better. I could have wiped out that squad of demo charges to hit back at me quite severely. And wiped out 3 base, but I've scored points. 3 for engage. I've killed 1 squad, which I could have killed more, but that's by and by. So here comes the hurt. I can clearly see it, and Andy sort of started rubbing his hands together, which is quite nerving. So with that, guys, we'll go on to Hive Cult, Gene Cult, turn 1.
Hi guys. The basic game plan for the Genestealer Cult this turn is to cripple the Satan Void Dragon, get rid of these pesky race in my backfield and the Necrons in the backfield here. I'm going to use the Aberrants and Bikes to cripple his objectives down here and his Scorpex.
Yep, so basically trying to break down as much as possible on the Necrons. So with that, we'll go on to movement and command phase. So with Hive Cult done the movement, explain away there, mate.
Okay, so first off, the command phase stuff. Because of the Primus and Nexus combo, I'm able to put down my auras from my Primus onto 2 units anywhere on the board. That has let me put reroll 1s to hit into wound on the 2 big units of bikes. But because he's got the Hive Lord Warlord trait, which is an aura, I've been able to put that on as well, which is 6s to hit in shooting attacks or double hits.
So nice, so nice.
Yeah, so that can make that very, very powerful, especially when I get crossfire markers off.
Yep.
Because bikes innate get exposed when they're within 6 of an enemy unit.
Yep, all good, mate, all good.
So I've moved the 4 surviving bikes up towards the Satan with support of the Patriarch. I've moved the truck and the rock grinder with the troops still inside onto the objective to help secure that and lay down some fire. I have fallen back the bike. Now the bikes are able to fall back and shoot and charge.
Yep, all good.
As normal. That is a built-in rule for them. Hive Cult allow you to fall back and shoot at -1 anyway. So there's some real adaptability to the bikes. I've got my Primus there to help with the crossfire markers.
Yep.
And to help protect the Nexus. I've moved the truck back with the guy still inside.
Yep.
To help deal with the threat of the Wraiths and the Necron Warriors. I've disembarked at the back the Aberrants to go deal with the Destroyers.
Yep.
And then moved it around to help deal with the Warriors and the Chronomancer.
And little Kel is up.
And Calamorph has come in using the From Every Angle upgrade.
Yep.
So he counts as 1 turn higher strategic reserves.
Yep, all
so
good.
he can come in turn 1.
Yep, to lay sound.
And he will come in and hopefully help take out that
pesky Chronomancer.
Yes.
And then you've got your bikes and rock grinder.
Yep, over here, bikes and rock grinder have just moved up to secure an objective and to try and remove my opponent from the other one.
As in me.
Yes.
All good, mate. No, it looks really good. Very, very aggressive, which Genestealer Cult need to be. And let's go on to the psychic phase. Then on to Gene Cult's psychic phase. What's the plan there, mate?
Okay, so the plan is to start with a smite and potentially psionic blast onto the Void Dragon.
Go for it then,
to
mate.
try and take off these mortal wounds. So I'll start with a smite.
Yeah, it's cast, so that's D3. And for the big 3, so he's down to 6 wounds.
Fantastic.
So you've got Psychic Blast, haven't you, as well?
I've got Psionic Blast, but what I can do, being Genestealer Cults, is use my Cult Genesis stratagem for 1 CP to allow me to cast a blessing anywhere on the table, so I can use my Might from Beyond onto my aberrants on
so
the
you're
other
down
side.
to how many command points?
It's 1 command point, but I need to see if I get it off first.
Yep. So, but how many command points are you down to now?
That would be
I think down to 7, something like that.
down to 7.
Cool. 7.
But I only need to pay it when I'm selecting the unit, so I can roll the cast first on a 6.
Yeah, that's cast on 11.
So I will use my 1 CP and my aberrants on the other side. I'm going to get +1 attack.
Nice. It's going to be very strong on that side. Right, let's go on to the Gene Cult shooting phase. Starting off with this Goliath truck, autocannons into the Void Dragon, and then the heavy stubbers into the Wraiths. So I start with the autocannons first. It's 2 hits, but that basically means there's a crossfire marker. It goes on to the dragon because it's a 2 damage item.
Stand 7.
Toughness 7, so force to wound.
1
wound.
-1.
4 up. No.
2 damage.
2 damage. He's gonna be blitzed by those, so I'm not gonna do anything else on there. So that brings it down to 4 wounds, and then your stubbers onto the Wraiths. 1 hit. Toughness 5, so 5 to wounds. 1 wound. 4 up. No. So I've got 1 down to 2 wounds left. We've got Primus.
Yeah, he's shooting his needle pistol at the Wraiths. It's a D3 damage weapon, which gives the crossfire mark as long as I hit on a 2.
He hits.
And I hit.
Crossfire. Go on.
And then I wound.
Cool. And a 4 up. No, that's D3. For 1. We're down to 1 wound left. Goliath truck going into the warriors, but that's the guys inside, yeah? Or
not the guys inside, right. Just the truck. So it's the twin autocannon, the heavy stubber, and the cache of demo charges.
Sweet house, go for it.
So autocannon first, hit on falls.
All hit.
2 hits.
Oh yeah, hits on falls. Yep. Crossfire marker on them.
Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
1 wound. -1.
So 5 up or 5 up in front. So I'll go for the 5 up. Nope, so that's 1 dead. And
3 from the stubber.
All hit.
All hit. Falls to wound. All wound.
4 up. So that's 2 more down. So that's 3 down in total.
And then because it's a blast weapon.
Yep, you get straight 6 shots.
I get 6 shots straight up. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
3 hits. Wounding on 2s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP lots. So I've got 5 up in front from the Chronomancer. So that's 1 down. So that's 4 down as it is for reanimations. So 4 5 ups. I get 2 back. It's not bad going. The Goliath truck with incinerator onto the immortals.
Yeah, so it's incinerator and heavy stubber.
Cool.
So incinerator first gets 9 hits, which drops a crossfire marker.
Somebody needs to come up with a song saying crossfire as soon as it bloody hits. It's great.
Yeah, and then this is strength 6, so it is wounding on 3s.
Correct.
That is 6 saves at -1.
So these are 4 up saves. There's a 3 up normally. So I'll lose 2 and reanimation. No, I'll just lose the 2. He forgot to say that he's heavy stubber, but there we go. So heavy stubber,
2 hits.
Hits 2.
Then 5s, nothing.
Nothing, that's all good. Doesn't make any difference to reanimation. So to 3 left there. Right, we're going with the bikers into the Catan. See what we got.
So I hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s, no 1s, but I get an additional hit for each 6, which there are 2 of.
Even better.
And then, because he's exposed, because the bikes,
yep,
I wound on 4s, re-rolling 1s. So that is 3 saves, no negative.
So 3 3 ups. I'm going to use a command point on this one. Yep. So they're all saved. So that brings me down to 4 command points left. So you can't be destroyed this turn, thank God.
Oh, I've still got other shooting.
Me. The cheeky next is going to fire his auto pistol into the race themselves.
So hits on a 3.
Nope. Next.
Next is the single jackal beside them.
Okay.
They have got blasting charges, so I'm going to throw some blasting charges at them, which is 3 shots.
Yep.
These are hitting on 3s.
2 hit.
And I get an extra hit.
Yep.
Because of the 6, and I'm within 6 of the primus. And then
I think you're outside of 6.
Am I outside the 6?
I think you're outside of 6 there, buddy.
I am just out.
Yep.
Sorry. So 2 hits. Wounding on 3s, because it's strength 5 plus 1 to wound.
Toughness 5, yes, plus 1 to wound.
His 2 wounds.
AP.
-1.
Yeah, but it's a 4-up in one. That's both saved.
Both saved.
Nice. Contents of this Goliath truck. So you've got 2 webbers and a web pistol.
Yeah.
Going to go into the wraiths, and then 2 seismic cannons and shotguns into said void dragon.
That's right. I'm going to use the small profile seismic cannon, the long wave, I believe it is.
Yeah, so 3
for
shots.
the extra shots.
Yep. Oh, for the 6
For the
shots.
6 shots, it's strength 4 because I'd be wounded on 5s anyway.
Yep.
With either one, and it's 1 damage apiece
Yep,
at -1. So I've got more success chances.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s because I've got +1 to hitting,
Nice.
and then wounding on 5s because I don't count as exposed.
Nope.
That is 3 saves for the Satan at -1.
So it's 3 4-ups. Oh, yeah, enough. So he's down to 3. That's fair enough.
Yep.
And then the webbers.
Yes. So 2d3 from the normal webbers is 6 shots.
And 1 from the pistol.
Yes, that makes 7 in total.
And you need 6s.
No.
Toughness 5.
Strength 4. This is against strength.
Oh, it's against, 4. So
So 5 to cause mortal wounds.
No.
None. Typical.
That's all good. Right. So we're going with the rock grinder next into the warriors for flame of goodness.
So 2d6 is 6 hits. Wounding
On 3s.
2s
Yes.
because you're exposed. That is 5 saves at -1.
So it's 5 up or 5 up. So I'm going to take the 5 up again. So that's 4 drop.
And then I have the stubber hitting on 3s
2 hits.
and wounding on 3s.
2 wounds.
No negative.
4 up. So they're both saved. No more shooting from that rock grinder.
Nope.
So reanimation for 5s. Rerolling the 1s. So for 2 more drop. We are going Calamorph into the Warriors of Fun. So away you go. So
I hit on 2s, and every hit is a second shot.
Yep. For a grand total of 11 hits. Oh no. Disaster.
Strength 5 with +1 to wound.
Yep.
So wounding on 2s.
Yep. Look at that.
So that is 8.
9
wounds
9 wounds. 3 more dice, please, sir.
at -1.
So 5 up. And there's 3, 6, there's 9 there. So as long as I save 1, which I do, no, that's not bad going actually. That's 4 saved, 5 drop, 5s to reanimate, rerolling 1s because we are Legion, and I drop 3. So the contents of the Goliath truck. So what are we going with then, mate?
Okay, so I'm going for the webbers, web pistol and seismic cannons with the stratagem to make them damage 3 on the shortwave at these raids because they're really annoying. And the shotguns are just going to try and kill some more pesky warriors.
Sweet as, mate. Alright, go for it, kid.
Right. Start with the 6 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Nice.
And then this is strength 6, so wounding on 2s.
Yep.
That's 4 saves at -2.
So it's a 4 up in one, and this will kill one outright. Correct? Yep. All saved. Thank you very much.
2 webbers. It's going to be 3 hits plus the web pistol. Mortal wounds on 5s. That is 2.
So that's 1 drop, 1 on 2 wounds.
Yep.
And there's no other shooting on there, is there?
No other shooting on them.
So I'll do my reanimation in a second. And then you've got your shotguns.
Shotguns is 5, so that is 10 shots. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's 4 normal saves.
4 normal saves, not going to wipe out the squad, but 4 up. So that's 2 drop, and then reanimation, only 1 drop. The last of shoots, we've got the Athalan Jackals firing into the Immortals. So you're going small arms. So you're going
small arms.
So you're going Raptor on me, yeah?
Yes, remember these have also got the buff for the reroll ones to hit, reroll ones to wound, 6s to hit at 2 shots.
Yep.
And you're exposed with a crossfire marker, so it's +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
And all the rules are on our fact sheet. They'll be at the end of the game. So. So more ones.
That's 3 misses, but 1 extra hit.
Cool.
And then wounding on 4s.
Yes, toughness 5.
Yep.
Is it strength 5 pistols?
Strength 4.
Yeah, so it'll be 5 sweet. Yeah, but +1 brings it to 4s.
With re-rolling 1s.
Cool. So how many is that, bud?
That is 7.
7 at no AP. 7 dice here. So, come here. I'm just killing these own guys. So 7, 3 ups. I drop 1. See, it reanimates. No, I don't reanimate down there, so that's down to 2 in the squad. Charge phase, and the Patriarch is charging Catan, and Andy got a little bit excited before the camera, and he rolled a 6.
So I will CP reroll that.
Yep, cool as. For a grand total of 7. Just in.
Just in.
That's all he's needed. Any other?
Do the Jackals in?
Yeah, you just straight in, no bother there.
I will have the Jackals over there into the Immortals.
Cool as. That's more than enough in.
On a 10, let me wrap you.
Yep, we'll do that in a second.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Again. Don't worry, yeah, I'm trying to speak.
Aberrants into the Scorpic.
Yep. Yeah, they're in as well. We'll get those moved in. Anything else?
Rock Grinder into the Warriors.
Let me just have a look there. I'm not going. He's at full wounds on that Rock Grinder. I'm not going to be able to do anything, so let him go in. 10 inches, that's in.
Jackal into your Wraith.
Yeah, can't do anything about it. He's in there. I think that's everything in charge.
I'm tempted to throw the Primus in. Yeah, I'll throw the Primus in as well.
Just because he's in as well. Right, we'll get the charges moved in. With the Patriarch to obliterate this demigod into the void itself. So go for it, mate, because I can see this is going badly wrong for me.
2s to hit.
Yep, 6 hits. He's got normally 6 attacks, guys, and then he's got additional 1 for warlord traits, etc. for Hive Cult.
Then 5s to wound with full rerolls.
So basically, this Void Dragon is dead.
And because of the Hive Cult relic, any 5s or 6s to wound, ignore armor and invuln saves.
Nice.
And 6s become damage 3 flat.
Yep, so that basically means this Void Dragon is going back into the void. So on a 4-up, he explodes. Which he doesn't, sadly, but that's the Void Dragon dead. Turn 1. So I'm going to spend 2 of my 4 CP to interrupt with the Wraith to put my attacks onto the Primus, because that Wraith is destined to die with all the attacks from the Primus and the Jackal. So 4 attacks. So it brings me down to 2 CP, hitting on 4s, all hit. Wounding on 3s. No, 2s, sorry. 2s, because I'm
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. 3s it is then. Right, give me 4 3s then, guys. I am going to do a command point reroll, bringing me down to 1 command point left. No, never mind. So that's 3 wounds, -2, flat 2 damage.
Right, so I get to try and pass one of these off with unquestioned loyalty onto the pike, which is passed.
Yeah, right. So bite goes.
And I take 4 wounds on the Primus.
Yep, brings me down to 1 wound left. Well worth it, I think.
Okay, so Primus is attacking back with his Toxin Injector Claw, so I hit on 2s and wound on 2s with an additional attack.
I see, because on Beast, so does it affect Beast or Infantry?
Yeah, it is everything except for vehicles and Titanics.
Sweet ass.
So even hurts monsters.
Good.
So
4 hit.
And then 2s to wound is 3 wounds. 4 wounds,
4
sorry,
wounds.
at -1.
So it'll be 4 up in one. These 1 wound each, aren't they?
Yep.
1 damage each. So, oh, just lost. Yep. So that means all the race are gone. We're going with Jackals on the 2 Immortals. 17 attacks, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Told you. It's right. Andy decides to roll dice before the cameras and...
I get carried away.
Yes. Calm the hell down, boy. So, these are now strength 4, gets my toughness 5, so he needs 5s to wound, but re-rolling 1s. Nice. So that's...
Double check the AP
it's
on the power
AP1.
weapons.
There's AP1 on there for those.
AP2.
AP2. Ugh. So I need
5s.
4 5-up saves. Keep me going. Not like that, I'm not. Only 1, so that's the Immortals gone. And going on to the Aberrants against the Scorpec Destroyers. So I'm using 1 CP for Whirling Onslaught for -1 to wound.
And I have Might from Beyond for +1 attack each,
Scum.
raising them to 16 attacks for the unit.
Yeah, hitting on 4s.
3s.
Yeah, they were 4s, now 3s. So a few ones and 2s.
No rerolls.
Nope, sadly. So you're normally strength 8, correct?
Yes.
And you're winning on 3s, you're now winning me on 4s.
That's it. AP -2, 3 damage flat.
Cured as. Winning on 4s. So that's
7.
7, yeah.
At -2.
Cool, 7 dice. So I need 5s and 6s. I need about 3 of them. I'll do nicely. Well, the squad's dead, no matter what. So that is 5 Scorpec Destroyers gone in 1 foul swoop. Again, thank you, Andy.
No bother.
So that's,
No, last time I did that to your Wraith.
yeah, but it's just as bad. Right, so that's the Scorpec Destroyers gone. Rock Grinder next against into the poor warriors. So 8 attacks.
Yep, hitting on 3s.
Cool.
6 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Strength 8.
That is all wound. At AP -2.
So 6 up. I need to make 1 of these.
So now 5 up in front.
Oh yes, I have 5 up in front. Yeah, that was a drop dice. I keep 1. So 5 reanimations. So 3 are back. No, 3 are in total. Attacking back, we're just going to go with 3 warriors into the Rock Grinder. Hitting on 3s, hitting on 2, sorry, because they were my will be done. And then 5s to wound. Oh look, I've got 1 wound there, Andy. 1 save there, pal, please. Well, you know you want to.
Any AP?
Nope, it's
So it's a 3 up save.
Indeed. Right, so with that we'll do a roundup. I've got to do morale. I can't do any morale on it. I lost the 14 in the squad, so I lost it. So I've got to do 3, well, on a 1 auto pass, which I don't. And
1 runs. 2 attritions.
2 attritions. No, 1 more, so 1 left. Awesome.
Hi guys, end of turn 1 recap. It went very well. I managed to eliminate the Void Dragon, the Wraiths, and the Scorpex over here. I managed to secure this objective by killing the Immortals, and I effectively decimated the Necron incursion in the corner, leaving them with just 1 warrior and his Cryptek. So going into turn 2, I'm going to see what the counter punch brings, but I'm looking hopeful.
Good, good. Right guys, so Necrons, turn 2. Not a great one. I've got to come back with some shenanigans to score some points now, and points mean prizes, as always, but I've lost a hell of a lot of my offensive capabilities. So it's try and score, as I say, try and score those points as best I can. Yeah, fun times. Let's go on to command phase and movement for turn 2. So end of Necron movement and command phase. I'm in Conquering Tyrant, fall back and shoot, because I need it at the moment. So Warriors and Immortals have got My Will Be Done from the Lord, and they're just shimming around here to try and wipe out the Bikes and the Patriarch as much as they can. Doomstalker, Technomancer, other Doomstalkers stay exactly as they are, with the 2 Crypt Thralls try and lay down some pistol fire as they can, murder buckets that they are. And then I've fallen back over here with a 1 warrior and moved the Chronomancer round, giving the warrior 5 up invuln because he can, to try and take out the Calamorph. I'm trying to do some shenanigans on killing characters to score the points. And my version of the Calamorph, Hexmark Destroyer, is ready to lay down some firepower into the 2 characters there, and try and do some shenanigans from that. So with that, let's go on to not the Catan phase, but straight on to the Necron shooting phase. So Andy off camera, as always, he's dropped a 2 CP strat to basically brings you down to what, 3 command points? Yeah,
4 because I got 1 back from the Nexus.
I was just going to say on there, so he's used 2 CP to bring it down to 3. He's got 1 back because he rolled a double 6 as always. So basically I cannot target that Nexus unless it's the closest target. Fair enough, I'm going to have to try and do some shenanigans with the Hexmark Destroyer. We shall see. So we'll go straight on to the shooting phase. I'm going to start with the Hexmark Destroyer itself. And with that, I'm going to do the Hexmark Destroyer onto the Primus. So basically, it's conflagration, or gauntlet of conflagration. So on a 6, it causes mortal wounds. No, but he's got 6 shots, always hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because he is a destroyer and hates everybody. So hitting on 2s, all hits. 3s to wounds. And that is 5 wounds, -1, 1 damage, or get rid. Yeah, he's dead. I killed something, so I can fire 1 shot. And as I said, the Nexus is not the closest, so I'm going to fire 1 into the glass truck because I can. Hitting on 2s, winning on 5s.
4s.
No, wounds it, -1, 1 damage.
4 up.
Yep, it's perfectly fine. And with the Warriors, onto the Bikes, and then My Will Be Done, so they're hitting on 2s, but now -1s, they're hitting on 3s with 28 shots. I'm going to pick those up and I'll be right back. I've got 10 missed, so it's now 18 hit, so it's forced to wound, and this will give Andy a 5-up save. And that is really, really bad. Could have been a lot better. But never mind.
Not as bad as what it looks.
Yeah, go on out. So
10, that's actually over half.
Yeah, but still got your 5-up save to go.
Well, I'll do my first 2 on a 5-up, and then after that it's a 4-up.
Yep, go for
cover. So 5-up.
No, that's 1 dead.
I'm dead. And the rest are on a 4-up, thanks to light cover. I saved 2. but that is another 3 gone. No, sorry, there were 6s.
Yeah, so another 2 gone. Going with the Immortals, I'm going to split fire. I know everybody hates split fire itself. I'm going to do 6 shots into the Patriarch and 4 shots into the Biker. So my will be done. So normally hitting on 2s, but with the Biker, it'll be hitting on 3s. Come on, give me some. Yep, so 3 hit. 3s to wound is strength 5. As always, one wound minus 2. Fell down to 1 wound. And then 6 shots onto the Patriarch, hitting on 2s. 1 dice on the floor as always. All hit, and he's toughness 6 because of his
Warlord trait.
5s to wound. 3 wounds at minus 2.
So 4 up in one.
Nope, he's doing the same as me. Yep, 1 wound.
Down to 6.
Down to 6 wounds. That's a lot of
Double check
pain.
that. Yes.
Going my Warlord, basically firing his Gauss cannon into the Patriarch, because I need him dead. So this is hitting on 2s. Hey, caramba! I've got to use a command point on this. So 2 hit, 3s to wound.
4s to wound. Strength 6, toughness 6.
Heavy Chaos, I thought strength 7.
No, that's Tesla.
No. Oh, there's 2 wounds anyway.
2 4-ups.
Yep. 1's 3 for D3 damage. And that is grand total of 2 wounds right there. He's down to 4. Doomstalker is doing small arms into the Biker, and then the big cannon. I've got to drop the rock grinder because it will start causing me bigger issues. So small arms hitting on 3s because the Technomancer's within 6 inch. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, minus 1.
So that'll be 3 up, 4 ups.
No, it was against the Biker.
Yeah, 4 ups. Light cover.
Ah, right.
4 up save.
Minus 1.
3 up save. 4 up save.
Yep, cool.
Saved.
And D6 shots into the rock grinder for 5 shots.
Oh dear.
Yes, hopefully it's going to hurt. So hitting on 3s. Winning on 3s. That's 4 through.
Does it blow up?
Yep, so it blows up on there. Please do.
Nope.
And
5 guys inside.
4. No dead. God damn it, Jim. Okay, he's going to do small arms into the Bikers and then big cannon into that rock grinder there on 2 wounds. So, small arms hitting on 4s because it's plus 1, minus 1. 4 hit. 4s to wounds. 3 wounds, minus 1.
So 5 up saves. Save 1. 1
There's a
back.
Biker gone. Huzzah. And we're going to go on to big cannon. Come on, give me some big shots this time. Not off the board. 2 shots. Here we go. And no CP for it. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Doesn't wound. Fun and games. Thank you very much. I'm out of here. I'm going to do 4 shots from the Crypt Thralls into the Bikers as well. You can use the Technomancer's Visit skill, so hitting on 3s.
Minus 1.
Hitting on 4s. Strength 5, so
3s.
3s.
Minus 2?
Yep, 1 damage each.
Minus 2, yeah.
Yes.
So 6s. Nope.
There's another white gone. Go on, Crypto Buckets. Never hit loads. And then what I'm going to do at the back there, I've got the Chronomancer and the Warrior. So the Warrior's going to fire first, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, 3s to wounds, minus 2.
Both saved.
Jeez. And then he's got, the Chronomancer's got his Lance, so hitting on that, which was a 5, I think strength 8, so 2s, minus quite a bit. Oh, it's minus
5 up.
Nope. think it's D6 damage on it because it's like a
Yep.
for 6 wounds.
Cool. I will use my 2 CP strategy.
So you shoot before he dies.
Yes.
Excellent. Right, we'll just get all the rules together, guys. So the hidden Kellamorph is going to do his shoot before he dies. So you're doing split fire.
Yeah. So I'm doing 4 shots at the cryptic and 2 at the warrior. For every hit that I get, it's an additional shot.
Yeah, as always. So on the warrior, hitting on 2s, yeah, 2 additional shots. That's 4.
And then 3s to wound.
Yep. 2 wounds.
At -1.
So be 5 up no matter what, because he's got 5 wounds from. No, that's warrior dead. And then the shots on the Chronomancer.
2 hits. 3 hits.
Yeah, he's not dead, but besides the point.
2 wounds.
Strength of 5, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's got 4 up in them. So, no, Chronomancer takes 2 wounds. But Kellamorph is dead.
Yes.
Going on to the charge phase, there's no more shooting. Going to charge in the Immortals into the singular bike. So this is a 7-inch charge. Yes, something's going right. At last, thank you very much. So let's get these Immortals in. So I've consolidated round, making sure I stay away from the wall for the dirty Patriarch doing his heroically intervening. So it's 10 attacks, hitting on 2s, but now bringing up to 3s because of the biker. So hitting on 3s, hitting on 3s, 2 misses, and these are strength 5.
Strength 4.
Strength 4. Oh yeah, strength 4, sorry. 4's to wound anyway. So still quite a few.
5.
Yep, 5 of them. Can't pick up dice.
4 up saves.
Yep. Yep, so that's the biker gone. Thank God for that.
Yep.
So, end of Necron turn. Could have gone better. Doomstalker, the fun of the game is Doomstalker itself. Yeah. Killed a couple of characters, which was needed. Nexus is still there, but hey ho. I've got engaged on 4 fronts, and I've killed, what, 3 characters? I can't remember now. But I killed 2 characters. I was going to kill some characters. So 2 characters are dead, and Patriarch's on 4 wounds. Joyous. So I've got another onslaught coming my way from the Gene Cult and his fine dice rolling hands, because he's been rolling really hot at the moment. So with that, we'll get on to Gene Cult turn 2.
Hey guys, back for my my turn 2 plans. Quite simple really. I need to kill myself some Immortals. I want to get into the Warriors. I want to throw myself at his command barge and deal with the 2 characters down here and see what else I can tie up. And so, that's about it for me.
Yeah, should be a nice straightforward command and movement phase. Going with Psychic Test, so Patriarch is doing Psychic Blast.
Yeah, Psionic Blast.
Psionic Blast. Cast on 8, so that's D3 multiple wins.
D3.
For 2. And the class is multiple wins in magic, so I can't actually reanimate.
And then the Smite.
Which is...
Cast on a 6.
Yeah, for D3 again. For 1. Cool. And now we're going on to shooting. Yep, so go with the Rock Grinder, everything into the Hexmark Destroyer.
So we'll start with the Incinerator. Getting
nice
8 hits, putting on a crossfire marker. It's strength 6, you are toughness
6.
Toughness 6.
Yeah.
So that is force to wound. That is 4 saves at -1.
So 4 up. So he takes 3 wounds, down to 3 left. Just double checks on there, guys. He's actually toughness 5. That's my mistake, and 5 wounds. So he's got 2 wounds left. He got 3 stubber shots.
1 hit.
Yep. 1 wound. 3 up save. Come on. Damn it. It's down to 1 wound left. Right. But hey ho. Going on to the next unit. Yep. So going with everything in the rock grinder into the poor Hexmark Destroyer.
So we'll start with shortwave seismic cannons, hitting on 3s because I didn't move and I got +1 to hit.
Nice.
And then strength 6 against toughness 5, so wounding on 3s. 3 saves at -2 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, that's another that's an assassinate killer for you. Going with the Goliath, finding all the way through. Looks at it, can see it into the Immortals. I'll get cover save on it.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Autocannon is 3 hits.
Yep. 3s to wounds. 3 wounds. It's -1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So -1 +1, so 3 up save. That's all 3 saved.
But it's the ever important crossfire marker.
Awesome. Okay, go with this Goliath truck. Everything into Immortals.
Cool. So I'm going to start with the demo caches, getting 4 shots.
Cool.
Hitting on 3s. Oh,
Come on.
wounding on 3s.
For 1.
Wound -2.
So 5 up. Nope, so that's 1 down. And then you've got your other
Then
shots.
I've got I'll do the heavy stubber. 2 hits, 5s to wound. 1 wound.
For 3 up. Yep, saved.
And then the auto cannon. So 3 hits.
3s to wound. 2 wounds. 4 up save. That's one more down.
Yeah.
So take that off and reanimate on 5 up. 1's back. So we're going with the contents of the Goliath truck. So a bit of a split fire, so we're going seismic over here,
Yeah.
Webbers and shotguns here. Correct?
Web pistol and shotguns
That's
here.
it.
The
And
webbers over there.
Okay, we'll do this one first. So the web pistol. Nope. Seismic.
And
No,
then
shotgun,
shotguns
sorry.
is going to be 10 shots. 3s. And then 5s. That's 3.
So 3 ups. That's a cock dice. And 1's down as always.
And you get a reanimate.
Yep. So reanimation, which I did. Awesome. It's back to 4 wins. Right, so we do the seismic.
Yeah, so I'm using the long wave, so I get more shots. So it's 12 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
Cool. 1s and 2s.
It looks like my rolling has flipped back to normal.
I just
then
very much,
4s.
mate. Just the 1. AP.
-1.
So 5 up. Yep, saved it. Get in.
And then 2d3 is going to be 4.
Yeah, so 5s and 6s.
1.
1 mortal wound. And actually, I do get a reanimation because it's mortal wound in shooting, not in psychic. We are Legion to make sure he comes back. That works for me. Magic Rock Grinder is going to fire everything into the 2 Crypto Thralls. Go on then.
5 hits.
Yep.
So they get a crossfire marker.
Woo! Drink.
Then running on 3s. 2 wounds at -1.
Yeah, so we have 4 up save, there's a 9 of 3 up. Takes 1 wound.
And then the stubber
Stubbars.
is 1 hit with a wound. Normal save.
3 up save. Nope, 1's dead. Bink.
But does it come back? That's the question.
That is true. 2 5-ups. Come on, be nice to me. No, not a chance. That's 1 murder bucket dead. And we're going with the Jackals. Going into, what's it, small arms.
So 5 with small arms, 1 with the blasting charge.
Cool. Right, so we're going with first.
So blasting charge is 1 shot. So I'll just roll the orange dice for that. This is all hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, except for the orange dice, which is wounding on 3s. So blasting charge missed anyway.
Yep.
And then +1 to wound because you're exposed. That didn't help much.
So 3 saves, no AP, 3 up save. And he saved all 3 of them. Awesome.
He's absolutely loving it.
So charging Patriarch is going into my my Lord on command barge. He's in style.
Yep.
And going with the aberrants.
Yep.
Reroll that dice. It's going to be in anyway because you need
10.
Yeah, they're going to be in. We'll sort that out in a second. So basically, you're going to do multi-charge. Yep. For these into Cryptek and the Chronomancer. So
that's right.
And I get automatic Overwatch. I don't have to spend CP with 2.
So lucky.
Yep. So 6-inch. That's going to be a failed charge because the Crypteks were. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a failed charge, but I do my Overwatch.
Well, I'm going to command point reroll that.
Okay. For 7. I don't. Maybe I don't know. Just checking now, live on camera.
That's just within the.
No, you're not touching them. Nowhere near the base, mate.
But I did knock my guy back.
Yeah. Well, we'll cast it as being in, and then we've got another charge over in the back against the Chronomancer, but
2-inch charge.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything. But I'm going to do my Overwatch. Going with the double Overwatch from the Doomstalker because it's their own special rules. It's great. So 2d6 shots from the big cannons. I get grand total of 7. 5 more dice, please, mate. These are hitting on 6s. Holy mother! That's 4 hits. These are wounding on 2. Well, they're killing on 2s. But they're D6 damage.
D6 damage.
Yeah. So 3 wounded. So first one, dead. Second one, dead. Third one, dead. So that's 3 gone.
Oh dear.
And then we'll go on to small arms fire. So 8 shots. Thank you, sir. Hitting on 6s again. So just the 1. 4's the wounds. 1 wound minus 1.
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound as well. So we're going with the Patriarch against the Lord. So go for it, mate.
What's your toughness?
6.
So we're on 5s anyway. So 2s to hit, 5s to wound with full rerolls.
1 wound.
Uh-oh.
5 wounds. Jesus.
So that is. Well, they're all straight through. You get no saves at all. So that's 11 wounds.
Because it ignores invulns as well. Yep, that's the command barge. Doesn't blow up, but that's my overall gone in 1 foul swoop. That was some lucky dice there, mate. That was some lucky dice. There's no fight back. Aberrants into the Warriors, 11 attacks into those 4 sods.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Wounding on 2s. Oh.
Yep, where's dropped that? So
That is 5 saves.
5 saves at AP.
Minus 2.
So these are 5 6-ups. Come on, guys. Nope. And then 5 reanimations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get a full house? Can I get full house? Yes! All 5 of them drops and 5 of them come back. Going with the bikers next. So splitting attacks again.
Yep.
So 2 onto
Onto the Cryptopop.
Yep.
That's 1 hit.
Yep.
And wound on 5s. Nothing.
Nope.
And then against your Cryptek 4s is 3 hits. And toughness 4.
Yep.
So 4s is 1 wound at minus 2.
So I think it's 4 up in 1. 6 up either way. So they're both survived. And then you've got your rock grinder into my Chronomancer.
Yeah, so that's 8 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Come on. Can he survive? I doubt it very much.
Then wounding on 2s.
Right, I need 3 4-up saves on this. Was it 1 damage? It's 2 damage each, yeah. I need 3 4-up saves on this with no rerolls. Oh, so close! But Chronomancer is down. We'll be doing warriors onto aberrants and patriarchs, so 4 warriors onto aberrants, and then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys onto patriarch. Just try and take some of the wounds off. So, still got my will be done, even though the Lord is dead. So hitting on 2s. Hitting on 2s, so that's 4 hits. 5s to wound against the aberrants. For a grand total of 2. 2 saves. 2 saves. Right, fine. Stuff you then. Right, so I'm going to do 7 attacks on the patriarchs. They're hitting on 2s again, and wounding on 5s for a grand total of 1. For 3 6s on the chart.
Yeah.
You cheeky swine, honestly. And then I'm going to go on to the other attacks there. The power of the murder bucket. So we're going with 6 attacks because he's within 6 inches of the Technomancer. Now, just worked it out. Uses the weapon skill for the Technomancer, which is 3. -1 to hit brings it to 4. But the Technomancer's got his Canoptic Cloak to give him +1 to hit, so he's back down to 3s again. So 6 attacks hitting on 3s, always 1s and 2s. 3s to wound. This is strength 5. That's 3 wounds at -1. So 5 ups. So
1 dies.
And I'm just going to get the attacks for the Technomancer. So I'm going with the Technomancer to try and tuck off that last wound. So 1 attack with his Staff of Light, hitting on 4s. He misses. But there you go. That's how the cookie crumbles on there. So with that, I think we'll look at doing morale tests. I think the only morale we've got to take is on the bike. So you've lost 4.
Yeah, and I'm leadership 8.
So on a 5 or 6.
Nope.
Lucky enough. Also, that would have been a fail, but yep, that's down to. Well, we'll just work out the points.
End of turn 2, round up. I've managed to dispatch the Overlord, the Destroyer, and the Cryptek in my backfield, which has got me a nice 10 points on the bag. I completely fluffed with the bikers over into the Cryptek. Having to use my last CP to reroll the charge meant I could not throw any demo charges into combat, which would have wiped him out. But never mind. Didn't help that I lost 3 guys to shooting in the Overwatch from the big blast guns.
Yes.
Other than that, I completely failed to kill any warriors because the 5 that did go down decided to get back up and give me more cuddles.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I didn't really do anything to the Immortals. I killed 1 Immortal in shooting, which, you know, it's just the way it goes.
So I've got some bits left there, guys, but not a huge amount. So with that, we'll go on to Necron turn 3. So Necron's turn 3. I'm going into Hungry Void, and I'm going +1 strength in combat because I need to kill some stuff. It's going to be a difficult one to me to score any more points because I've got nothing I can go, potentially nothing else I can go into this table quarter or that table quarter. I may have 1 or 2 bits, I don't know yet. But I need to do some more damage, else I'm just going to start losing points very, very quickly. With that, let's go on to my command phase. I say is a Hungry Void. The only thing that I can put it on is my Crypto Thrall because all my other characters are dead. Awesome. Right, let's go on to command and movement. End of Necron movement phase. Doomstalkers stay exactly as they are, and the Technomancer has fallen back slightly. Still can use his bubble, but I don't want him to start chewing through my combat and killing them. Warriors have fallen back from the Patriarch and the Aberrants because I want to try and kill that Patriarch. Did to score me 4 points. The Immortals have actually shimmied over to score me engage on 3 fronts for 2 points at the end of this turn, but give me some other shooting capabilities is if I need it. Excuse me. Yes, I need to try and score some points here, guys, because I'm flagging very slightly. So with that, we'll go on to Necron shooting phase. The 4 Immortals are going to fire 8 shots into the Patriarch. No buffs at all, so hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Sadly, no 1s to reroll. Wounding on 5s, squeeze toughness 6. Just for the 1, for your 4-up Invan. Yep, he's all happy. Right, and now I'm going to do the Doomstalker into said Patriarch. So I'm going to do small arms, hitting on 3s. No reroll 1s. Wounding on 5s. 1 at -1. So, yep, loving it. Now the big cannon. 6 shots. This is what I need. Hitting on 3s. 1 miss. Strength 10. Lucky this time. 3s to wound. Do I do that? No, I'm going to keep it as that. So that's 4 Invan saves, my friend. All 3 are through. D6 damage each.
4 ups on each.
What do you mean 4 ups on each? Oh. Right, just
unquestioning loyalty.
Yeah, always have to explain that, mate. So,
sorry, yes. So Genestealer Cults have unquestioned loyalty.
Yep.
Which allows me to pass off wounds after I've made my saves.
Fair enough. So that's 3 Aberrant's gone. So the Cryptothra with his mind laser, or his laser eye I should say, going to use his pistol into combat against these jackals. So with all the pluses and minuses, he's still going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. Come on, mate. So it's 1 hit. That's fine. And a wound. Yep, wounding. -2.
So 6 up save. Nope.
Nope, so that's 1 biker gone. That's not bad going. I can live with that. Doomstalker is going to do big, small arms into a Goliath truck and a big cannon again into the Patriarch. Can he do it again? Come on, mate. Hitting on 3s with his small arms. 3 hit. Wounding on 5s. Come on. 1 of them. Oh, that's fine. Saves it. Big cannon. 5 shots. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s. Oh my dear God. I'm going to use them. Command point. My only one I've got. Cock dice. Yep, both hit. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Not going to. No, not going to kill him. Oh, he's got 6 wounds, hasn't he? 7 wounds. Yeah, not going to kill him. Just checking.
For me.
Yep. So Invan save.
2.
Yep. No 1. Saved. Cool. So what grinds us down to 1 wound? No, he saved it, didn't he?
Saved it.
Yep, and the Patriarch as well. So I've got no charges, so it's Andy with his choice, and he's going with the biker. So go for it then, mate.
Yep. 2 hits.
Cool. Toughness 5.
5's to wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
-2.
So it's 5 up. No, he's down to 1 wound. And as you can see here, he's actually piled in with his Patriarch. So I'm going to crowd around the Patriarch and try and cause some wounds before the warriors die. So I'm going to sort that out just now. So I've got 8 warriors around the Patriarch. So I'm hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. So that's not bad. Come on, that again, please, guys. Oh, that's 2 wounds.
2 4-ups.
Yep. Hey, cause a wound. Huzzah. So he's down to mighty 6. Right, you want to get your dice together for slapback?
7 attacks. 2s.
Okay.
That was ridiculous.
Yep.
See if that was Twisted Helix.
Oh,
that would have been.
Shush! Right. Don't tempt me, you pain in the derriere.
Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
That's 6 dead.
6 dead. 6 reanimations. So 5 up, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 2 1s.
Okay.
So losing 2, that's fine, but I get to move 4 of them itself. And the Crypto Thrall is going to try and stab that biker in the back. So hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s.
3s. 6 up save.
Come on,
6s.
No,
Oh.
no, that's a go murder bucket. And all we've got is morale on the Aberrants, so there's a lost 3 of them. Yes, easy enough done. Easy peasy. So that's end of Necron's turn 3. Calculate points and have a quick round up. End of Necron's turn 3. I could do what I tried to. Patriarch is still trying to slice through a load of warriors as normal. I can't really do much else, guys. Sorry. Trying. But with that, we'll score some points. It's not going to be a lot, but we're going to go on to Hive Cult for Gene Cult, turn 3.
Hi guys, me again. I am back at the start of my turn 3 to try and wreak some more havoc. So I'm going to use my Rock Grinder to move up and try and get a character kill for the final character. My Abominant's going to come round and try and smash his big walker. And I'm just going to keep on mowing away at the Immortals and Warriors.
Sounds good.
All I can do.
Right, let's crack on with the movement.
Alright, thanks.
So, end of Gene Cult's movement phase. So, go through what you've done there, mate.
Alright, so I've advanced the 2 remaining labyrinths to over here, and because I'm Hive Cult, I can advance and do actions. So they are dropping a teleport home there.
Cool.
The Abominant at the back has climbed up.
Yep.
And is going to be looking at charging across.
Cool.
I've moved
Rock Grinder.
the Rock Grinder right up into his face.
Yep.
I've moved the Aberrants around in case I need them next turn. I've disembarked Neophytes who are going to be shooting the Immortals and then charging at the Warriors to help out the Patriarch, just to be wound counters really.
Pretty much.
I've moved the truck out the way so that the other truck down here with its infantry can shoot these Immortals because they're getting annoying. And I've advanced up the other Rock Grinder to try and actually get it in the game.
Sweet as.
Because it's killed everything.
Yep, so what we'll do, we'll go straight on to the Psychic phase. So what are you doing with the Patriarch then, mate?
I'm going to go for Psionic Blast and Smite.
Yeah, so Psionic Blast first off. It's cast on the 10. So it's D3. Because it's above the leadership.
Does it have to be above?
Yes.
Right. Equal to or greater than?
To, I'll say straight 3.
So straight 3.
Okay, so 3 of those guys drop. And then with Smite. Yep, going for D3 more. For another 2. So I'll drop those 2 as well. Can't bring her back because it's a psychic mortal wound.
So I'm going to go with the shortwave seismic cannons.
Yep.
And the 2 webbers and the web pistol at these. So I'll start off with the cannons first. Hitting on 4s is 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -2 damage.
5 up. Once both saved.
Then 2 webbers is going to be 4, so that makes 5 with a web pistol. And this is 5 up to do mortal wounds.
Yeah, remember these are tough. Yeah, toughness 4. Strength 4, sorry.
Nothing.
For nothing. No.
Excellent.
Right. Well, yeah, so Goliath truck this time.
It's going to be the guys inside, the seismic cannons first. Shortwave again. So that is 3 hits. And then 3 to wound. It's 3 wounds. 5 up saves.
No, that's 3 down, and only 1 back. So 2 drop.
And then I'll do the Goliath truck. The autocannon first is 2 hits.
3's to wound.
2 wounds. -1, so 4 up.
4 up. 1 through, 1 dead.
And
well,
I've got the...
reanimate it. Yep, go on then.
So the stubber is 2 hits. Because
Yes.
+1.
Yep. 5s.
Yep.
So 1 down, 1 back up. So
Yep.
still got 2.
Okay, moving on to the other
Yep.
truck. I'll do autocannon and stubber down here.
Go for it.
So autocannon, 2 hits, 2 wounds,
3 up.
4 up.
4 up. So 1's down.
And then the stubber is 2 hits, no wounds.
Reanimate for one of them. Nope. So that knocks it down to 1 left. Poor Cryptothra is going to take it in the face now. So everything, yep, into it. So
Incinerator first is 7 hits.
winning on 3s. Yeah, I think this poor
5 saves at -1.
This poor Cryptothra, unless I can do 5 4-up saves.
Nearly.
I've got command point. Do I do it? Do I do it to really cheese him off? Got a stubber there. Got nothing else really. Screw it. Yes! Go, Cryptothra. Oh.
Stubber, 2 hits,
Oh no. 5s.
1 wound.
5 up, 3 up even. Yes! Charge phase. So Rockline is going to charge into that poor Cryptothra, which will be auto straight in there. So we're going to go with the neophytes into the warriors there.
Failed.
That's a fail.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
7 is in, I believe.
Yep. I'll just double check it on here. So yep, 7 inches, 8 inches apart. So 7 inches they're in there. And we're going with a 8-inch charge here
On the truck.
Nope,
Failed.
that's failed on there.
And over in the back corner there,
5 inches for bombing. He's failed, but I get Overwatch with that Doomstalker. And the Overwatch from the Doomstalker into the Aberrant. So small arms fire first.
to the Abominant.
Abominant's even, that's the one. Hitting on 6s. No. Big cannon! 6 shots! And
3 hits. 3 hits. Come on.
6 is to hit. Come on. No! Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, thank
It's
God.
like it's time to go crunchy. Going neophytes first. Go on in. So 8 attacks.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s.
Yep.
4
Okay.
wounds.
Okay, fair enough. Calm down, son.
Well, they got really angry when you hit the Patriarch.
4s. So 2 save, 2 through. Reanimate. No, 2 drop.
It's been more effective than the Patriarch in combat.
Do you want to go straight on the rock grinder
Yeah.
as well?
8 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
He's on top bracket because they're spending the CP for it.
Yeah. And then strength 8. So wounding on 3s. That is 6 at -2 damage.
Right. I need 6 5-ups. Can I do it?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. No, that's only 1 save, so Cryptothra is dead.
And then I'll just
Do you?
pile in 3 inches. Not quite into combat with them,
No.
but getting
Abominant.
close. Abominant gets 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. All
Okay.
hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s because you're quantum shielding, but I
No,
get
there's no quantum shielding on it. It's just normal toughness 7 on there. I get 4 up in one. I get 4.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was quantum shielding.
No.
Cool, so I'm wounded on 3s with a built-in reroll.
Cool. Good job.
1 wound.
1 wound, minus a shed ton for a 4 up in one. Nope.
And it's D3 plus 3 damage for 6 damage.
He's down to half wounds. We've got 2 familiar attacks. Hitting on 4s. Yeah, 2 hit.
Strength 4, so 5s. Nothing.
But we're going to go straight onto here. I'm going to do my 2 warrior attacks onto the Patriarch before they go poof. 1 hits. 5 wounds. Yep, causes a wound. And he saves it, of course. Might as well go straight onto the Patriarch with his 6 attacks. 7 attacks. Filth. And on 2s, yeah, everything. Virtually. And 2s. Yeah, dead. Yeah, might as well just take them off now. Just get rid. Gone. Poof. And I think I've got 3 attacks from the Tombstalker. Hitting on 3s because within 6 inches of the Technomancer. And no wounds. So that is the end of the combat. That was quick and simple.
Back at the end of turn 3 for the Genestealer Cult, and we've had a successful turn again. I've managed to polish off the warriors with psychic abilities and a bit of combat. Over there, I've managed to get rid of the Cryptothrall. Unfortunately, couldn't get to the Cryptotech because he was blocking. Yep. He was blocking the charge. The Abominant got in, did 6 wounds to the big fella, so that's him bracketed.
Can't complain on that.
Yeah, and the Immortals have got 1 guy left, which could give me an easy way to prevent Grinder down next turn.
Let's hope so. Right, cool. That's end of Gene Cult turn 3. Let's go on to Necrons turn 4. Necrons turn 4. I've got no command protocols I can do. I've just got to basically sit there and try and cause some damage. Here's hoping. I've fallen back with the Doomstalker that was in combat with the Abominant. Other than that, and I've moved me Immortal up to, because I'm OBSEC, I can go on to an objective to minimise that one off for next turn. But other than that, there's not a lot going on, guys. So with that, it's going to be very, very short shooting phase with Necrons. Doomstalker is going to do some small hand fire into the neophytes, and the big cannon is going to fire into this bad boy here. So against neophytes, hitting on 3s, all hits, winning on 3s. 1 at -1.
6 up save.
You swine. Don't sit there laughing, you goit. And big cannon onto the Goliath truck for 1 shot. Right, I'm going to use my 1 command point to get 1 shot. There we go. Hitting on 3s, and it's another 1. These guys just don't want to play anymore. I'm going to have a look at the Staff of Light for the Technomancer, see if I can do any damage there. Technomancer is going to fire his Staff of Light, so 3 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hit. 5s to wounds. 1 wounds. Come on. Unsacted youth. He's doing this to toy with me now. And I've got no other shooting, no other combat. Although I'm not going to charge in because I'm not going to be that stupid. That is end of my turn 4. Cost scored 5 points for primary. Nothing for assassinate. Nothing, got 2 for grind it down though. No, not grind it down. Sorry, engage because I'm over here with my secret special immortal. But that is it. So we're going to quickly go. Turn 4 for Gene Cult is going to be a review. Not going to do any specialist talking on this one because I think it's going to be over very, very quickly. So end of Gene Cult movement. So what have you done here, mate?
Alright, so what I've done is I've effectively just moved everything I have up the board. I'm surrounding the various bits and pieces. I put a crossfire marker on the Doomstalker over there.
Yep.
I've moved my neophyte into range to charge the other Doomstalker to try and draw Overwatch. Aberrants are coming up to assist the Abominant. It's a long charge, but I may as well at this point.
Might as well.
Yet again, I've got the Rock Grinder there ready to just hammer into that Cryptek.
Sweet as.
And everything else is ready to kill this immortal.
Just stand there all on his own. Right, go with your psychic phase. So
Yes.
So what are you doing then, mate?
I will go for Psionic Blast
Yep.
at the
Doomstalker.
Doomstalker.
Yep. So anything you can really see. So
It's
no.
failed. And then a Smite.
Is
Pass.
cast for D3.
For one.
Yeah, it's down to 11 wounds. Cool. Shooting. Might as well go strike on.
Yep. I'll start here. I'm going to be out of 24-inch range there. So I'll start with the guys inside. I'll do the 2 webbers and 1 pistol. Well, everything at this guy. Seismic cannons, short range, shotguns, webbers, the lot.
Just do your webbers first off, because it'll be nice and quick and simple.
So that is 4 hits, plus the web pistol for 5, and 5s to kill him.
Yeah, he's dead. 5 times over. Well, you can do
Could have
that
done
last
that with
time.
a few earlier turns.
Yeah, so that's that one over. So
This one here. No. This guy here is going to do his autocannon into the stalker.
go for it.
Is 1 hit, but that puts a crossfire marker on him.
Crossfire.
And then
Wounds.
that's a wound, -1, 2 damage.
4 up. Yep, fine.
The next is going to
The last truck into the Doomstalker again.
just doing the autocannon, so all hit because I'm hitting on 3s now.
Yep.
And wounding on
Not that.
not that. I'll do seismic cannons, shortwave.
And you moved.
Yep, so I hit on 4s because I'm also getting +1.
Yep.
So that is 4 hits. And then strength 6, toughness 7.
Yes.
So 5s is 2.
I'm just going to double check on that in a second. But 4
That's
up in
-2.
4 up, so dice to a save. I'm just going to double check on something there, guys. 6, sorry guys, long day at the moment. So that's another 2 4 up invuns. Saved one's through for
2 damage.
For 2 damage. He's down to 9. So any other shooting?
Yeah, I'm going to use my CP on the rock grinder.
Yep.
Actually, I should have 2 CP, so I'll use one to put out full wounds,
Yep.
which I don't get back, and I'll use one to make the incinerator damage 2, which I don't get back either.
Okay.
So 2d6 shots is 6.
Cool.
Wounding on 3s. That's 6 at -1, 2 damage on your cryptek.
Oh look, Cryptek's dead. Just, but he's dead. Fair enough. On the next one. Anything else shooting?
No more shooting.
No more shooting.
So it's just
Right.
charges.
Okie dokie, we'll get some dice ready for charges. So charges, so neophytes going into the Doomstalker. So Doomstalker auto overwatches. So small arms, nothing. Big cannon, 3 shots, 6s, nothing. See if you charge in. Don't know anything low. Yep, they're in. And then the Patriot goes in there for.
Yes.
I'll just move them around there.
Move them right behind. So you're trapped.
Yes, sir. I have been told.
Yes, I am that guy.
And wants to do the Abominant, and then do the
Well, I'm going to do the Aberrants first, so you have to overwatch the Aberrants.
yeah, that's fine. So do that first, but just remember that the Doomstalker can overwatch multiple times. It's against multiple units, so even if you don't go in,
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I may as well do the Abominant then.
Abominant first. Cool. So small arms, 1 hit. Doesn't wound. Number of shots, 5. Thank you. 6s, no. And Abominant also goes in.
Yep.
Yep, cool. Do you want to roll a charge for Aberrants as well?
9.
Don't think that's going to be in. Oh, it is as well.
Just.
Just in. That man again, just in. Right, so we're Patriarch. So he's going straight into
7 attacks.
Yep. Hitting on 2s. Cock dice.
All
7
hit.
hit. Yep. Toughness 6.
So strength 5, so this is 5s with full rerolls.
Grill.
And that is 7 wounds.
7 wounds, he's got 2 left. I'll go on to neophytes.
That's going to be 9 attacks. Don't have one of those guys in. So this is 4s and 6s. 4 hits.
1 wound. 1 save. Then you do Abominant.
Yep. 3 attacks.
2 hits.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 4-up ones. 1 save, 1's through. For
6 damage.
yeah, down to 1 damage.
And then the aberrants.
Gonna go crunchy
3 guys in, so I'll do 6 attacks. Getting full rerolls to hit. Hitting on 3s. And then strength is 8, so wounding on 3s.
Yep.
That is all of them.
5 wounds, 5 4-ups, 1 through. See if he explodes. No, but the Doomstalker's down. Guys, end of turn 4. I've basically not gave up, but I've got nothing to do anything. 97 to Gene Cult to 54 for Necrons. My dice, as you saw, just ran away from me. And some good tactics and good play with the new Gene Cult book from Andy. There's some new little tricks that we're trying. Both myself and him and Andy are looking at bits and pieces to do with the Gene Cult. It's going to be fun and games in the future. So with that, we'll do a roundup of the game. So that was a beating for the Necrons. The army that I brought, I thought would give him a sort of a run for his money, but all their shenanigans, again, they brought out there, which is what we want to see from the Gene Cult.
Of course.
So I think it was 97 to 54 points. So a bit of a beating, but we got to see quite a lot of tricks.
We did, yes.
Having 20 bikes on the board, scary, but must be done. That was quite impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of board control early on, even with your fast advancing list and taking first turn.
Yeah.
Coming back from second turn, the blips are amazing still. And being able to choose where you deploy after your opponent's already moved and done his own shenanigans with a veil of darkness to set up in my backfield.
Hey, look, it's Necrons, you have to do veil of darkness. Come on. But losing the Catan, the Scorpex and the race, I had to be aggressive, guys. Yes, I made a couple of mistakes, but I had to be aggressive because if not, you'll be charging in my face and cause more issues than good.
Hey, a lot of it was the new Genestealer Cult stuff, such as the new relic on the Hive Cult Patriarch, just makes him a monster.
Strong, so strong, you just can't put him down, but as soon as he gets into combat, that's it. Oh, you've got Invent Save. No, you don't. Go away. But a lot of the shenanigans, yes, the army is difficult to use. As you may have seen, I've played one game on this, but I've played about 4 or 5 with the new decks. And it is more of a fun list more than anything. But me and Andy have been talking off camera, and there are some tasty little treats that could potentially come onto the channel. Watch out, David and Ross and any other people that come on to play against them, hopefully. How did you find your list under Hive Cult the way that you did it?
It's unique. You have to really think about your positioning as ever with Genestealer Cult, but even more so now to maximise your use of the new rules with Crossfire and Exposed.
The rules for Crossfire and Exposed, it sounds complicated. It's not if you keep playing at it. Yes, the codex itself is a little bit complicated. It's no fault for GW because Gene Cult was complicated in 8th edition. It's made a little bit more complicated in 9th.
I would disagree with that. I think it's a bit more streamlined now.
Oh, okay.
But you just have to think more. It's not an army you can just pick up and play with. You must practice and you must accept the defeats that come because it will make you a better player.
Exactly. But the way that the army works and looks is completely different. I mean, you guys know that I play quite a lot of elite armies, so small, compact, but pack a punch. And like I said, I'm starting to learn myself after so many years on how to do a horde army. So, but I have to accept my losses. I don't like losing models. I don't like it. I spend ages painting them all up and look really, really nice, and then sit there and go, dink, dink, don't like it.
But that's where contrast paints help.
Oh, shush. But the army works really, really well. I mean, what's your MVP?
Oh,
on your side?
Patriarch has to be.
He was brutal.
He near enough single-handedly took out the Void Dragon first turn, other than shooting phase.
Pretty much.
And then he went in, took a couple of turns, albeit, but took out a unit of warriors near enough by himself. But after killing your overlord in one phase.
Yes, because as you've seen, guys, he's basically warlord trait. It's a warlord trait, isn't it?
It is the relic.
Oh, the relic, yes. So any 5s and 6s ignore in-run saves as well.
On the wound rolls, and he gets inbuilt wound roll.
And he gets re-roll them. Just re-roll them. 7 attacks, re-rolling all wounds, and go, yeah, I'll wound you on force, I'm going to re-roll it to get the 5s and 6s to ignore your armor save and in-run save for all that damage.
And it's flat 2 to 3 damage. If you roll 6s, flat 3 damage. Who doesn't want flat 3 damage?
Yeah, this is just absolutely brutal. Love it. On my side, don't ask. But with that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try and get this man back on as soon as with other tricks of the trade. May even try another cult. So, because I want to
potentially, yeah.
I want to see try out other cults, possible some of the made-up cults, which are quite nice. Because there are some quite nice combinations that.
Oh yes,
it's going to be fun. But thanks a lot, guys, for watching. As always, click like, subscribe, put comments downstairs. As always, down below this, I should say. Look out Patreon. We're trying to do as much as we possibly can for you guys. All your comments get read, and we'll be replying back to you as much as we possibly can. But other than that, guys, stay safe. Play as many games as you can. See you soon on another battle report. Take care.